Hey, shalom, shalom. Hayawam tawab wa shalom lakam, which is peace unto you all, and good day. All right, knock na waha bar. Yasha Allah hawalakim la atam. Call shabawai baharucha wa kakshaw Yahweh bahasham Yahweh shah ma'amath, which is certainly hey with the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out through the spirit and power of Yahweh bahasham Yahweh shah to preach to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and his life owners. Nacham atam kaya. Ha Malakwath Hashemayim Kwara, repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call Layim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua Bahasham Chahakodash Wa Mashana Kabadim Zakoim Na Wa Malakim Shaw Yeshla Zakoim Chagadawa Wa Chasa Wa Shalawam Wa Barakim Laha Bacharim Shawha Goyasha Shalawam. So all praise to the Most High Yahweh, which means He exists. Bahasham, in the name of Yahushua, He delivers double honors to the elders and apostles of Israel, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and mercy, peace, and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom, which means peace. This is Baruch chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, put off Yarashalam, the garment of mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. It says, cast about thee a double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the Most High, and set a diadem on thine head of glory of the everlasting. All right, so it says, put off, O Yerushalayim, the garment of mourning and glory, or it's like mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. So pretty much that comeliness. All right, what is that comeliness? Let's get this real fast. This is Baruch chapter 27 and verse 9. It says, verse 8. It says, if thou followest righteousness, thou shalt obtain her, and put her on as a glorious robe, a glorious long robe. All right, so that was that comeliness. Comeliness goes into what's suitable. You know, what's suitable for the elect. All right, is putting on these garments, which represents this truth. You see. So nevertheless, continuing on, it says, put off, O Yerushalayim, the garment of mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High. From the Most High forever. I'm going to get a quick precept. This is Isaiah Yeshaya, chapter 52. And I'm going to get verse 1. It says, awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Yerushalayim. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. All right, and that essentially goes into that comeliness, all right, which was stated in Baruch, chapter 5 and chapter 5 and verse 1. All right, that the garment of mourning and affliction, you know, pretty much the curse is being on us, you know, because pretty much His truth is the starting point, the initiation of where the elect is essentially going to get the kingdom. You know, it starts with the truth. So it says, cast about thee a double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the Most High, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting. All right. And a diadem goes into a crown, which will be tazanop, crown. All right. That goes into a crown. I'm going to actually get that real fast. Oh, diadem right here. It says turban, a headdress. And it says tiara, which a tiara. It says a bandage. Women wear tiaras, you know, men wear crowns. It says a bandage twined around the head of men, which essentially shows that we'll be connected back to our power. You know, we're going to be in that higher state, you know. Which a higher state is synonymous with being in rulership. So continuing on, it says, for the Most High will shew thy brightness unto every country under heaven. I'm gonna get a quick precept. This is Yeshaya, Isaiah chapter 62 and verse 1. It says, for Zion's sake will I not hold my peace. All right, hey, could the Lord, Psalms 119 and verse 126 says, it's time for thee, Lord, to work, because they have made void thy law. Roughly paraphrasing. It says, for Zion's sake will I not hold my peace. The Lord is working in the earth. For Jerusalem's sake I will not rest, until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth. You see, so essentially going into the salvation. All right, that's why it says, for the Most High will shew thy brightness unto every nation or every country under heaven. That brightness, those chariots, essentially delivering the elect. Yahushua coming to deliver his elect. All right. So it says, for thy name shall be called of the Most High forever, the peace of righteousness and the glory of the Most High's worship. All right, get a quick one. This is Isaiah Yeshaya 62:2. It says, and the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness, and all the kings thy glory, and thou shalt be called by a new name, which the mouth of the Lord shall name. In the kingdom, essentially, we're going to have that new name, which is new name goes into Sham Chadash, name new, or new name. All right, which Chadash, it says new, a new thing, fresh. It says fresh. All right, go into this root word, Hasharash Dabar. To renew, it says to be new, renew, repair. So we're going to be repaired in the kingdom, you see. For the Most High, it says, for thy name shall be called of the Most High, forever the peace of righteousness and the glory of the Most High's worship. Because in the kingdom we'll be perfect, We'll be perfect in the kingdom. All right, we'll be repaired. All right, we'll be able to fully serve the Lord. And that's why essentially it goes into, it says, the glory of the Most High's worship. And it says, it says, thy name, for thy name shall be called of the Most High forever, the peace of righteousness and the glory of the Most High's worship. Because right now, we have a mediator, Yahushua HaMashiach, who this world calls JC, Jesus the Christ. All right, that's what the world calls him, but his name is Yahushua, which means he delivers. All right. Essentially, we'll be able to, be one with our power in the kingdom, But verse 5, it says, arise, O Yerushalayim, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. Because again, we have that mediator, all right, Yahushua HaMashiach, which represents that the word. All right, I'm gonna get a precept real fast. This is Isaiah Yeshaya chapter 34. All right, we'll get verse 16, and it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read, no one of these shall fail. None shall want her made from my mouth, it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. All right, and who represents the spirit? All right, who is the word of the Lord? Who's the scriptures? Yahweh Shah. All right, I'm gonna get another one. This is Isaiah Yeshaya chapter 52 and verse 2, and it says, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Yerushalayim. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Tazayawan. All right, essentially I want to get that because it says, arise, O Yerushalayim. All right, what causes us to rise? All right, subscribing to this truth, returning to this truth. All right, and it says, look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, and the elect has been gathered by this word. It says, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Most High. You see, because essentially the elect is just coming back in their lots. All right, because in the scriptures, there's such thing called regeneration. Coming back into your lot, or coming back again in the flesh. Goes into again. Gener, or generation, or carnation, back in the flesh. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies, but the Most High bringeth them unto the exalted with glory as the children of the kingdom. So essentially, in 70 AD, Jake was going into the interiors of Africa, and it says, for they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies. All right, but the Most High bringeth them unto the exalted with glory as children of the kingdom, which that can be ascribed to chiefly 70 AD, But continuing on, it says, I'm gonna read this part again. It says, for they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies, but the Most High bringeth them unto thee exalted with glory as children of the kingdom. And essentially in the kingdom, we'll get that land back, all right, because we'll be made perfect. The elect first and foremost, and then 2/3 in the kingdom. But this is Isaiah Yeshaya chapter 62 and verse 4. Thou shalt no more be termed forsaken, neither shall thy land any more be termed desolate, but thou shalt be called Hephzibah, and thy land Beulah. And for the Lord delighteth in thee, and thy land shall be married. For as a young man marrieth a virgin, so shall thy lands marry thee. And as the bridegroom rejoiceth over the bride, so shall thy power rejoice over thee. All right, so essentially we're going to be connected with that land again. All right, which these words go into. This word, this is chap tazayah, which is my delight is in her, or would be chap tazayah baha. All right, ba in ha her, and then the chapataza is the delight. All right, so going back to verse 7, it says, for the Most High hath appointed that every high hill and banks of long continuance should be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Yasha'Allah may go safely in glory of the Most High. All right, I'm gonna get this real fast. This is Isaiah Yeshaya chapter 2 and verse 13. It says, verse 11, it says, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low, and upon all the cedars of Lebanon that are high and lifted up, and upon the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up. Hey, so everything that boasts itself against the Lord, hey, it's gonna be cut low, like the grass of the earth. This is the Holy Psalm chapter 37 and verse 1. It says, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb. Hey, so they're gonna be chopped down. All right, so it says, and filled up, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Yasha'Allah may go safely in the glory of the Most High. And the scripture pretty much go into, how we'll be, in safety. And the kingdom will be in safety. Let me get this real fast. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8 and verse 52. This is 2nd Ezra. Well, I was looking for another one, but pretty much going into how we'll get safety in the kingdom. But this will work as well. This is 2nd Ezra, 2nd Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 52. It says, for unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. You see, we get to rest. We can rest in the kingdom. Because essentially there's no security, there's no abundance on this side, so we can't rest. We're under the curses. In the kingdom, the curses will be reversed. All right, and we'll get that plenteousness. We'll get that true rest. All right, and we'll also be able to serve the Lord. And in totality. All right, so going back, this is back to Baruch chapter 5, and where we at? Verse 7, it says, for the Most High hath appointed that every high hill, and it says appointed because the scriptures say that the end was prophesied from the beginning. It says, and the banks of long continuance should be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Yasha'Allah may go safely in the glory of the Lord of the Most High. Moreover, even the woods and every sweet-smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of the Most High. All right, and it says, for the Most High shall lead Yasha'Allah with joy, and the light of his glory with the mercy and righteousness that cometh from him, which is essentially that goes into the kingdom. All right, so I'm going to get a quick precept. This is the Holy Psalm chapter 92 and verse 12. It says, the righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. All right, and the thing about a cedar in Lebanon is they essentially, cedars in Lebanon, they get them thick roots. All right, and it's hard to uproot them. You see, so that's symbolic of, in the kingdom, we're not going to be able to be uprooted. The Lord's going to plant us, you see. Let me get this. We'll go back to this. This is back to Baruch 5 and 9. It says, for the Most High shall lead Yasha'Allah with joy, in the light of his glory with the mercy, with the mercy and righteousness that cometh from him, which essentially, again, it starts with the truth. The light of his glory and, the mercy and righteousness that come from him is starting with the truth. You see, but we'll ultimately receive the highest fashion of glory, or the highest fashion of joy in the kingdom, So I'm going to go back. This is Tahalim, Psalm 92 and verse 12. It says, the righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon. All right, and starting with those thick roots, it starts with this truth. You see, but we'll ultimately have those thick roots in the kingdom, because we'll be planted by the Lord. All right. So it says, those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our power. They shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing. They shall be flat. They shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing. Hey, we're gonna be fat when you fat. It talks about being pretty much you made like that. Jay got a saying in the world. You made like, it says vigorous, rich. Fertile. Hey, we gonna have abundance. The other nations is gonna be tributaries. It says flourishing, and it says to grow, luxuriant. So when they say, oh, you living a luxurious lifestyle, that's gonna be us in the kingdom. And it says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, they shall still bring forth fruit in old age. They shall be fat and flourishing. To shew that the Lord is upright, he is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. Hey, so those that abide in that rock, all right, which is Yahweh Shah, pretty much, or Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, essentially, it's no losing, with trusting in the Lord. All right, I'm gonna get a quick one. This is Tahalim, Psalms 84 and verse 4. It says, blessed are they that dwell in thy house. They will be still praising thee. Salah, blessed is the man whose strength is in thee, whose heart are the ways of them. All right. Essentially going into those that trust in the Lord, because, in the kingdom, we're going to be fully connected. We're going to be perfect, but it starts on this side with this truth. You see, I'm going to keep going. Well, I'm going to skip down to verse 11. It says, the Lord power is a sun and shield, which is a defense. All right. And sun represents wisdom and light. It says, the Lord will give grace and glory. No good thing will he uphold from them that walk uprightly. O Lord of hosts, blessed is the man that trusteth in thee. Hey, and that's what it keeps reiterating. Blessed is that man, blessed, the elect is going to be blessed, first and foremost. All right, then 2/3, they're going to receive, their blessings in the kingdom when they born back through the loins of the elect. You see, so I just want to go into that. Adawan Tazah, Zabad Nayapah, Lord's will. That was a beautiful edification through the spirit. Wa Adawan Tazah, Atam Yashi Wam Tawab. Lord's will, you will have a good day. Wa Shalom Lakam. Peace unto you all. Shalom, shalom.